Whoa, 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 whoa. Now what's the mother fornicating deal? How y'all doing? Appreciate you for pulling up to the bootleg ass studio. Indubitably, you can be anywhere in the world right now, but you chose to be right here in Sheldon Bootleg Ass Studio. I really do appreciate you. Make sure you hit that like button as you follow in. Let me know who you is and where you from. Yep, yep, yep. Top of the morning to you. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good night. Whatever time of the day it is, wherever you are. Waffles, say good morning. Shout out to you, Waffles. For sure. Appreciate you for putting up. Waffles, where you tuning in from? Where you tuning in from? Yo, if you would like to donate to the channel, you can do so by sending super chats on YouTube, stars on Facebook. But I would much rather you donate to the Cash App. It's floating at the bottom of your screen. It's $ Sheldon VYBEZ 903. Send me $1, 2 or 3, whatever you got. It'd be highly appreciated. And whatever platform you choose to send it on, because I prefer Cash App because these platforms are gonna take a big percentage of what you donate. So if you send 5, I may only get 2, if that, you know. So Cash App, I receive 100% of it. Yeah. So imagine if you donate $50 and I only get 20 or 30 or 25 or some shit. That lame as hell. But hey, it'll be highly appreciated either way you do it. You know what I'm saying? It's just lame as hell on YouTube to be sitting there taking big chunks, man. We got Midwest Milwaukee in the building. Shout out to you, Steph C. Done pulled up from Brooklyn. Appreciate you for pulling up to Sheldon's bootleg ass studio. Indubitably, I hope each and every last one of y'all having a good day. Yeah. Oh, gravy. So I was live earlier. For those who missed it, you know, after this live, you can run it back, catch it. You know what I'm saying? And I was talking about Obama for the most part, about, you know, how he's just out here shaming black men, wagging his finger at black men and expecting us to listen to him like he got some kind of influence with us, you know? So we're going to piggyback off of that. And we're going to stay on Kamala right quick. You know, your homegirl, your favorite soul sister, aka Ski Weezy. She out here doing her thing. You know, your favorite homegirl, Kamala, she been listening. If she ain't been listening, her team has been listening, trying to appeal to the grassroots, you know. Conveniently around election time, and it's only a couple of weeks away. But you know, she know that she doesn't have a lot of support from the black male, the black man. They like to say black male and remove the human from us as if we are not human. You know, the black man's vote. Um, because she hasn't been, you know, vocal on doing anything for us. Obama has been wagging his finger, talking about how, you know, he expected more of us. So she finally came with a plan for black men. Kamala Harris says, it says Kamala Harris unveiled new policy proposals aimed at black men, which includes, let's get into it. It says providing 1 million loans to black entrepreneurs. Creating more black male mentor programs. A health initiative for diseases like prostate cancer. Protecting crypto assets. Whoo. Man. We supposed to be happy about this now. We supposed to be jumping with joy. Oh, yeah, she finally been lit. God, shit, yeah, she got my vote now. That's all I've been waiting for. She got my vote. Right around election time, when it's closing in on her ass, she running out of plays. But why wasn't She doing things under the Biden administration, says Waffles. Yeah, why wasn't she doing anything under the Biden administration? Because she still got time. You know, people like to say that she has no power as a vice president. BS. How come she don't? She had power to persuade Biden and others for the anti-Asian law, you know, all of that, whatever, and plenty other things. She had influence. She had the power to influence. She had the power to present. She had the power to open up her mouth and say whatever she want to say at these press conferences when it's time to speak up and speak out for black people. She has the power to speak for herself. I don't give a damn if it goes against the script. If this is what you know you need to be fighting for, if you're hearing the cries of the people out here, then you need to take it upon yourself to appeal to them. You got to speak to them. These are the ones you want to have your vote, not the one, not your handlers. No, your handlers, they tell you what to do, but the people that you're trying to get the vote from, you don't want to appeal to them. That don't make no sense. So it would be smart to listen at their cries and try to tell them, hey, yeah, I got a solution for you. If you vote for me, this such and such gonna happen. You should have been like this from then on. All of a sudden, now you want to talk to black men. You ain't talk to black men at all. You ain't talk to black men at all, except for finally now, within 90 days, within 60 days of the election, you had a sit down interview with the NABJ. And I think that was the first time you sat down with some, I think it was a black man up there. Maybe it was two black men, something like that. But now all of a sudden you want to speak to black men because you see that black men been out here persuading others or open. I ain't even saying persuading, opening the eyes of others, leading them to the water to drink from which fountain they want to drink from, but they exposing your ass. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of black men doing this. Some black women doing it as well. But since the conversation is about black men, let's talk about that. Since we getting our finger, the finger wave in our face and shit like that. Oh. She said providing 1 million loans to black entrepreneurs. 1 million loans. How much is these loans? $1,000? $5,000? Why gotta be loans? Why can't it be grants? And this supposed to be for black men. It says black entrepreneurs. I don't know if that was supposed to be black male entrepreneurs, black men entrepreneurs, whatever. But if she gets in office, this is gonna get shot down. She's not gonna put this in. There's no way she can get this passed because it has black written on it. She would have to change the wording, something to like freedmen or something. Descendants of American slavery, not Adolf's. No, not American descendants of slavery. No, descendants of Americans. Something. The verbiage will have to be changed. With it having black on there, it won't get shot down. So this is a trick bag. This is a nothing burger. She knows it won't get put through. But see, if I speak to these niggas, just maybe, we right here at the finish line, maybe I could persuade their ass to vote for me and sweep all this bullshit that I spoke about, giving them shit under the rug, or push it through, try to get it pushed through, knowing it's gonna get shot down because it got black written on it. Come on, man. Somebody come and said, how about a hate crime bill to protect black men? That would be a good start. Somebody else said nothing she does will ever be enough because in truth, black men will find any reason to discredit and no support. I guess they're supposed to be and not support the black woman. It's honestly no point in trying to appease them. I don't like people like that. Why do we have to support this black woman? Supposedly black anyway. First of all, she's not black. And there's millions upon millions of black men that support black women all day long. All day long. I don't understand it. Our mothers was our first black leader. Us as black men. Our mothers was our first black leader. And I spoke on this in the last live. We are the only race that gives honor to our mothers. with songs like the Temptations, "Oh Mother of Mine," "Dear Mama" by Tupac, "Mama I Love You" by the Boys and Men. We the only ones who show love and respect to our mothers and our women. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what the fuck is you talking about? We don't support black women. But since it's what if it was two women in office and we wanted to choose between, and we had to choose between two women and we didn't want this one? What would be the gripe then? What would be the gripe then? Oh, we don't want to support the black woman, but we'll support what the other candidate, whatever she is. What if it's two black women? What if it's been two black or two men, period, like it has been in history? It don't make no sense. So all of a sudden we have a woman that's running, and since we don't choose the woman, all of a sudden we don't want to support women or black women in particular. Well, we got an option to choose. I have reasons for why I don't want to choose this woman. And let's just say we don't want to choose her because she's a woman. So, like, what good is it? What does that mean? What does that mean? There's a lot of people I don't want to do certain shit. You know what I'm saying? I expect for you to do certain shit. Like, I want you for a certain job. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to call my plumber over here to I don't know, to replace the door on the closet or something. That's not your job. I don't think she's good for the job. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to choose the person that I feel like is best fitting for the job. It don't make no sense to me. People find any excuse to try to shame you into voting, and it don't make no sense. These people are really slow out here these days, man. Like, you have the power to choose who you want to choose, and since people don't want to choose your candidate, you got to come up with all kind of reasons why they are less than of a person because they don't want your candidate. Anyway, none of this sounds appeasing to black men. We don't give a damn about no loans to black entrepreneurs. We don't give a damn about no black male mentor programs, health initiative disease. We don't give a damn about none of this shit above what we need first. Like what did one person say? A hate crime bill. Shit, I would love to get started on something that really matters first. You know what I'm saying? You talking about loans and shit, fuck a loan. We need grants. You know what I'm saying? We pass now because that means you gonna want that money back, and it ain't no telling how you gonna want it back. And then black at that, no, we need freedmen on it because black could be your type of black, which is questionable. You know what I'm saying? It could be a black from anywhere. What about the descendants of slavery? We always get shat on. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, that's your homegirl right there. Her ass created. Her ass a creative player. Birth certificate say white. She say black. We don't know her. I'm voting for Trump, says Tom Brady. I know for real. Whoa. Don't say that out loud now. Man, if I did participate in the presidential election, I would vote for Trump. Loud and proud. Like, I'm not voting. I haven't participated in the election at all. You know, and it's not that I didn't want to, because I would have voted for Obama the first two. I was gonna say his first 2 terms, his only 2 terms. But yeah, I was gonna vote for him. Well, the first time I think I was 17. If I wasn't 17, I was still too young to vote. But I was right there at that mark. And the second time, his second election, his second term rather, I wanted to vote for him. I just never got around to it. But I wasn't as hip as I am now. Like a bunch of us wasn't. Like, you know, we figured, like, you know, Barack Obama was good for the black community. And he wasn't. He didn't do shit for us. You know. And I educated myself more just by watching and paying attention to politics and seeing how life goes, you know, how the economy is, gas going up and down, groceries going up, wages staying the same. As I get older, I pay attention to more things, you know what I'm saying? And I just hit myself to a lot of things, and I'm paying attention, and I see how shit is going. And I've heard people say if you don't vote, you don't have a voice. Well, I beg to differ because I like to say I have a voice, and I have the voice to persuade people out here to either do this or do that, or do what you do. My voice is very big. My one vote can touch my one vote that I don't use can go out to so many thousands of people over these airways. And I can convince you to open up your eyes and think for yourself and choose which decision best suits you. You see what I'm saying? I don't have to participate in an election to have a voice. I can do groundwork. There's other work that needs to be done out here. I don't have to be a voter out here on the front lines. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we need y'all to participate. If you're going to participate, choose wisely. You know what I'm saying? But people saying that if you don't vote, you don't have a voice. It's kind of like if you're an American and you don't go fight for the country, you don't have a right. You don't have privileges here. That shit is stupid as fuck. Like, let's open up our brains and think a little bit. You know what I'm saying? If you don't vote, you don't have a voice. You don't have a voice, period. Be honest with you. I'm sorry to tell you, your little one vote, it don't really matter. Because the electoral college is going to choose the president no matter what happens at the end of the day. The electoral college is going to choose the president. Donald Trump lost the election against Hillary Clinton. He lost the popular vote. But guess what? His ass, he won the electoral college. So it's an illusion of inclusion, if you ask me. That's why I don't like to participate. And firstly, if I'm going to participate, I would rather participate in my local election because that shit directly affects me. The presidential shit, it don't matter who get in office. America's still gonna do what America do, regardless. You feel me? That's my take on it. I could be wrong, you know. But I would like for people to use their brains when they're going out here to vote. You know what I'm saying? Choose wisely. Don't be devoted to the Democratic Party. I'm talking to my black family. I'm like, because all we know is to vote Democrat. That's all we know. For what? Like, do some research, some real research. Don't use the news. The news is gonna fabricate shit, propagandize a whole lot of things. You know what I'm saying? Do your own research and see what's going on. Like, see what's going on right now in your face. Do you like what's going on? Do you like the fact that wages are where they are? Gas prices is where they are, and they're conveniently going down around the election season. Groceries is where they are. You know what I'm saying? Like, immigrants coming in from the east corner of the U.S. freely. I mean, is you happy with what's going on? Ask yourself these questions and then vote according to that. You know what I'm saying? Let me see who this. Let me get on my Facebook stream because as y'all see, it say Facebook user. Let me see. Let me see who we got. Shout out to all my people that's watching on Facebook. Denise Kidd says, keep following behind Trump. Kamala, you up, but Trump gonna lock you up if you're lucky, but most likely you're gonna end up on a shirt. Well. Kamala's in office right now, ma'am. What you got to say about that? And they just did what they did to this lady. What's her name? Shonda Massey. I don't want to butcher her name. What you gonna say? What you got to say about that? What you have to say about the man that they just did, Marcellus? This supposedly an innocent black man who they just electrocuted under Biden's administration, under Biden-Harris administration, ma'am. That don't stop nothing. Trump ain't gonna stop or begin nothing. Obama, do you realize police brutality happened more under Obama's watch? There wasn't much going on under Trump. There wasn't much going on under Trump. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot going on under the Democratic, but we supposed to be afraid of Trump getting office? I may end up on a shirt. Okay, I may end up on a shirt anyway. We all gonna die at some point. So you saying we supposed to be scared because Trump is supposed to be giving police officers complete immunity? They got it right now. They've always had it. What we scared of? What policies did Trump create or put out or push or sign in office that harm black people? Name it. Y'all scared of this 2025 mess? We got it already. All of those things that's happening that they mentioned in 2025, it's already happening. What we afraid of? You know what I'm saying? I don't understand what. Okay, so Trump gonna lock you up. So what Kamala do? Lock a bunch of brothers up, lock a bunch of parents up for truancy. Let's get to that. Let's talk about it. But we don't want to talk about that. We want to slide this shit up under the rug, be like, oh, it's a black woman, so we gotta. No, let's be for real. What we scared of? Like, let's stop pointing the finger. What did Trump do to harm black people? Black people loved Trump before he started running for president. He was in all of the movies, all of the shows, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Niggas was making songs about him. All the rappers, they loved him. Black people loved Donald Trump. All of a sudden, he's the boogeyman. This is what the media does. They propagandize shit and they twist your brain around to make you think whatever they want you to think. They have an agenda that they push. So they made Trump look like the big boogeyman. And I'm not following behind no damn Trump. Talking about some keep following behind Trump. I just said that I ain't participating in the election. Let's open up our ears and let's stop using selective listening. I don't like when people do that shit. So this person, what's your name? Miss Denise. Let's not use selective listening. My bad, I put up the wrong comment. Miss Denise. It says Facebook user on my screen, but it's if you watch it on Facebook, it's Miss Denise. Let's not use selective listening. I just said that I'm not participating in the election, at least the presidential election. I'm not following Trump nor Kamala. If I did vote, I would vote for Trump. Yeah, I would, but I'm not voting. I'm not following behind Trump because ain't now one of them mentioned nothing about reparations for black Americans, descendants of slavery. None of them mentioned nothing about a hate crime bill for blacks. So they ain't speaking to me. So I ain't voting for them. Neither one of them. I don't like neither candidate as far as voting. It don't move me neither way. So they not getting my vote. I'm not following behind nobody. I'm presenting the facts as to what they are to me. And just because I'm not propping up the candidate that you want, don't mean that I'm propping up the other one. I'm just showing you there is no reason to be scared of Trump. And I'm speaking about the Democratic Party because we're so devoted to the Democratic Party for no reason. Black people. We devoted to them for no reason and don't expect nothing in return. Oh, we got to wait till they get in office. They can't say what they're going to do before they get in office. What kind of silly mess is that? Well, if you can't say what you're going to do, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. Not vote for you. I'm just going to sit on the couch. Why we so afraid to voice what we want? Why we got to sit here and hide our hand all the damn time and everybody else walk around with their chest out, nuts on the floor, telling us to pull ourselves up by the bootstraps, and they coming over here from X, Y, and Z getting grants and loans and all kind of other shit. You know what I'm saying? But we still shying around, soft shoeing, afraid to ask what we want to ask for. Like we don't deserve nothing. Like, why do black people feel like we don't deserve nothing? We built this country from the labors, from our ancestors' labor, free labor. Started from every industry that you know of today, started from the labor of slavery. Real talk. So we deserve a lot more than what we sitting here acting like. We are entitled to answers when we ask them, when we demanding shit. Otherwise, you ain't getting our vote. Simple and plain. Yeah. So let Trump lock us up. Let Trump continue to do what the police been doing. It's happening now. They ain't stopping it under Biden administration. Ain't nothing changed. What we afraid of. Say them people keep us down with Section 8, EBT, and free shit. Yeah. Keeping lazy motherfuckers stuck and dependent on them niggas. Better wake up, it's time. And you know what they like to say that it's us black people that's on Section 8, but if you look it up, majority of white people are on Section 8. Majority. But they like to put that on us. We are the face of all things negative, for sure. See, they just don't put them in the hoods, in them Section 8 hoods. It'd be very few. I've seen very few. You know what I'm saying? I've seen some white people in the hood, you know, very few. And them be like the low of the low. Be honest with you. You know. Yeah, man. But you know, everybody, you can't lead everybody to the promised land. It's some people out here that's gonna continue to be slave minded, have this slave mentality. You know, you need to stay over here on the Democratic plantation now. You ain't got no business thinking for yourself. You gonna get in some good trouble. I hear thinking you smarter than the rest of us niggers. Man, quit it. Y'all can stay dumb as hell all you want and box, you know. No, bro. It ain't it. Kamala ain't good for you. Now you can vote for it if you want, if you got a solid reason, but voting for her because she's black and because she's a woman is stupidity. It's ignorance. Nah, for real though, pandemic did. Tom Brady say, only reason I voted because the pandemic did me good. I want them to see my appreciation. Now, I do want to say, you know, unfortunately, a lot of people lost their lives during the pandemic. Lives, jobs, a lot of things. Probably ain't no telling. No, I think they put a lot of things in place to where people didn't lose their homes and apartments or whatever else. I'm not sure, but a lot of people lost a lot of things, and it was a treacherous moment in history. You know what I'm saying? But to be honest, I don't want to knock on wood, but just reflecting and speaking on history, the pandemic did me okay. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I was able to spend time with my family. I had money in my pocket. You know what I'm saying? None of my family members, fortunately, none of my family members lost their lives, or any of my friends lost their lives due to the pandemic. I do know some people who did have some people that lost their lives in their family or whatever. I do know some people close to me that lost some people close to them. But me personally, I didn't lose anybody, or nobody in my family that I know of lost anybody. I mean, and we was all doing pretty good during the pandemic. You know what I'm saying? And that's weird to say, but because the pandemic was such an egregious time. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just blessed to say that me and my family, you know, we went through it smooth sailing. You know, there was some hiccups, some bumps in the road here and there, but for the most part, you know, we made it out pretty good. You know, we was good. Nobody was killing. Real talk. I'm gonna have to look up the crime rate during the pandemic, because it really was. I don't remember a whole lot of killing going on. Honestly, Democratic plantation. Now, for real, that's what it is. They want us to stay on that bad boy. Y'all need to go watch my live from earlier when I was getting on Obama ass, and I was talking about how if the roles was reversed and the Trump supporters, if it was a politician who was supporting Trump, I don't know no politician that's supporting Trump openly, because they're afraid to get shunned. But let's just go with shit. I don't know who's a Republican. Was Bush a Republican? Let's just say he's sitting out there talking to them Trump supporters. Because Obama was talking to some Kamala supporters. So imagine if the roles were reversed and Bush out there talking to some some Trump supporters, and he like, you goddamn, y'all gonna let this black bitch win the office? I'm disappointed in you. We gotta vote for this. Your brother's white, your son's white. Your nephew's white. You need to vote for this white man. Like, come the hell on. That shit ignorant is stupid as fuck. Niggas will be going crazy. Oh no, he pushing them to vote because they white. Yada yada yada. Like, come on. That shit ignorant, man. I'm all for my black people. Like, I'm black power to the core, to the bone muscle. You know what I'm saying? To the bone muscle. To the bone bristle. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't with stupid. I am not with stupid at all. Shit, and I know when somebody ain't for me. I can tell. I can smell it on Kamala, and I ain't been around her. Her ass fake as hell. She don't give a damn about none of us. So I'll vote Kamala over Bush, though. Honestly, I don't even know much about Bush. I was a kid, and I remember certain things. I remember certain whispers and things like that, but I wasn't really paying attention much to politics, you know. But I remember certain things, you know. Say he'll vote Kamala over Bush. Oh shit, man. What else we got? What's going down, man? Speaking of Kamala, let's stay on her real quick. So she's talking about it's gonna be. She warns that there will be consequences for companies that jack up rates amid Hurricane Milton. This was a couple of days ago, y'all, but it say your Vice President Harris sent out a warning to companies who have or plan to raise rates on services and goods amid Hurricane Milton. The Vice President mentions that sometimes airline, gas, and hotel companies use crisis to take advantage of those in need. She said to anybody who is thinking about jacking up those prices, know that we are monitoring, and if there is that kind of price gouging, there will be a consequence for that. You understand me? This is the person that they say ain't got no power. You understand me? This is the vice president right now in charge who ain't got no power, telling your ass if you raise them prices, we're going to step on your toes. Yeah, do it if you want to. But she ain't got no power. She can't persuade nobody to do nothing. She's just a mascot. Let some of y'all tell it. You understand me?
Sadly, there are some folks who, during the moment of a crisis, will be very predatory and start jacking up prices like gasoline or hotels or airlines to take advantage of the desperation people are experiencing. So to anybody who's thinking about jacking up those prices, those companies that are thinking about doing it, know that we are monitoring and we're watching. And if there is that kind of price gouging, that there will be a consequence for that, because it's just wrong to take advantage of people who are desperate for help. And so know that we're watching that as well. Sadly, there are some folks who, during the moment of a crisis, will be very predatory and start jacking up prices.
Why you ain't giving nobody no money, though? If you just worried about them jacking up some damn prices, why you ain't sending nobody no money? Now, of course, we still don't want them jacking up no prices. Yeah, we don't want them doing it, because if you did give the money, we don't need them to be getting all of it. You understand what I'm saying? But since you so worried, Miss Ma'am, Miss Cackling Kamala, why the hell you ain't sending out no checks to nobody, but you were so quick to bust out some checks for the Afghan, Ukrainians, and all this other people? What's up with that? See, this is fake. This is bullshit. You understand? No, man. Damn, Tom Brady say, I heard FEMA paying motherfuckers $700. I was gonna use my family address, but the lick ain't worth it here. No. Don't get no wire fraud for no $700. Well, it might be, because you probably get a little slap on the wrist. If it was $700K and you got away for a little bit and it came back, ooh, you might get a little time. You know, they like to do what they want. Say that again. Waffle say we are having price gouging now. The fuck food, gas. I'm a homeowner. The internet rates are insane. They jacked up prices to send overseas to help motherfuckers we don't do business with. Say that shit again. But we supposed to be voting for this. Internet rates are insane. Tell me about it. Ooh, tell me about it, man. Internet used to be cheap than a motherfucker. And I'm still convinced that it don't cost them much for us to obtain it, but they gonna jack it up for us. So, I mean, I know it's a little different because we ain't using dial up no more. We on like what is it? I don't know. It's some other kind of like broadband or some bullshit. I don't know. But I'm quite sure it don't cost that much. Man, internet shouldn't be as high as it is. That shit wild. I mean, America is on a decline. And another thing about the woman being in office, I think a lot of men understand this. It may, and I'm sure there are some women that understand this as well. It's not about me not wanting a woman in office, because I could be all for the right woman in office, the right woman in position. I could be like, okay, I would like this woman, no matter her race, black, white, or indifferent. This woman seems to be a better fit than such and such, than Trump, than Biden, than whoever, or Ron F. Kennedy. It could be whatever woman over here that fits the description perfect, whatever. The other countries ain't gonna look at that the same. Think about how we gonna look weak to the rest of the world if we got a woman running the show and there's no other women leaders. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else strong, manly, and here come cackling Kamala when it's time to have a serious issue. When it's time to have a serious ass issue about some shit, she coming up here cackling and shit. Some countries look at that shit as weak. You laughing and shit. You look weak. That's a sign of defeat. So it's not about us not wanting a woman. It's about, nigga, we need a strong ass country and we on the decline. I think the average US soldier can't even do 20 push-ups right now. Like, this shit is crazy. Hell is wrong with people. Oh, you said interest. The internet. Nah, maybe I'm thinking about my internet bill. Maybe I'm thinking about my internet bill. That motherfucker high. But interest rates, yeah. No, that for sure. That is damn sure. I don't know why I thought they said internet. Fucking weak. Reading quick. I'm weak as hell. Appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep me on my toes sometime. Yo. All right, now speaking of the hurricane though, there were some people who I'm just put it up on the screen, let y'all read it, because some S offenders, SEX offenders are not allowed in hurricane shelters. They need to go to the Sheriff Perry Hall, the county jail. Man, you know what I'm saying? They ain't letting your ass up in there if your ass done some weird shit. You know what I'm saying?
For anyone that comes there. Anyone that comes in will be checked to make sure that they are not a fugitive and not wanted, not a sex offender. If you are a predator, you are not allowed at the rimfire shelter. If you are designated under Florida law as a sex predator and you need shelter, you need to go to the Sheriff Perry Hall Inmate Detention Facility. That's the county jail. Environment.
Ha! Yeah. They said y'all ain't got to report to the jail, my good sir. Yeah. Your ass cannot come over here thinking you finna bump and grind on somebody. No, it ain't happening, Captain. You know, feel me? It ain't happening. Take your ass to jail. These down. Now, speaking of SEX offenders, man, let's check this out, y'all. They coming out to Chris Breezy, y'all. They coming at them tough. Let's see what this is about. I'm assuming this has to do with his alleged case now, or his documentary that's about to come out or something. But check it out. It says Chris Brown's South Africa concert faces backlash with petition to ban him, getting 28,000 signatures. I haven't read any of it. I don't know what it's about, and I'm only guessing it's because of these allegations. Let's get up into it. It says Chris Brown's headed to South. Says he's headed to South African. I'm guessing it's a typo. So Chris Brown's headed to South Africa for a pair of concerts in December, but a women's rights advocacy group, has launched a petition seeking to ban him from taking the stage due to his history of alleged abuse. Women for Change started a petition October 2nd on change.org that boasts more than 28,000 signatures as of press time, hoping to stop Brown, who pleaded guilty in 2009 to assaulting then girlfriend Rihanna and was sentenced to probation and community labor from performing in South Africa, which the BBC reports has a long history of abuse and one of the highest rates of femicide and gender-based violence in the world. According to the petition, the group wants the promoters, the South African government, and organizers to reconsider allowing the artist to perform at Johannesburg FNB Stadium in mid-December. His concert is scheduled just days after the global commemoration of the 16 days of activism against gender-based violence, making this event a direct insult to the millions of women and girls affected by violence in South America and worldwide, reads the petition. When I saw the news that Chris Brown was coming to South Africa, I was shocked and deeply disappointed. Women for Change executive director Sabina Walter told the BBC the petition started to send a strong message that we will not tolerate the celebration of individuals with a history of violence against women. She continued, when someone like Chris Brown is given a platform in a country where GBV is at crisis level, it sends a damaging message that fame and power outweigh accountability. Billboard has reached out to Brown for comment. The fan demand for Brown's initial concert at FNB Stadium was so overwhelming, tickets sold out in under 2 hours, that a second show was added in 94,000 capacity stadium. All right, Brown has faced issues for performing in the past due to his legal history in countries such as New Zealand, Canada, Australia, and more. The pair of South Africa shows are currently set for December 14th and December 15th. A documentary surrounding Chris Brown's alleged history of abuse is coming to the Investigation Discovery Network later this month. Chris Brown, A History of Violence, will land on ID on October 27th as part of the network's No Excuse for Abuse campaign, which will further explore his legal issues. The doc features an unidentified victim who is coming forward to tell her story of alleged abuse from Brown for the first time. So it doesn't really say that it's because of the documentary, but it's definitely because of his allegations in the past. And my thing of it is, well, I was going to say why they griping about it now, but I guess they wouldn't have known to gripe about it until they known that Chris Brown was coming. So, so never mind what I was about to say. But yeah, man, they coming for Chris, you know. I hate to see all these black men going down like this, you know, especially if they innocent. Now, if they guilty, that's one thing. That's one thing. That's a whole total another different subject. But I want to hold everybody that's guilty accountable. And it's black, white, Puerto Rican, Asian, persuasion, whatever have you. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to show favoritism, you know. And speaking of these allegations, we got Kanye West. His former assistant sues him for allegedly drugging and RAPing her at a Diddy party. Also alleges that Kanye had odd requests to sleep with his employees' mothers. So in other words, he wanted to tap your mama as well. Look at her. She definitely looked like somebody of his type. You know, he got a certain type. You know, and I ain't saying it's bad, and because she definitely look good from what we can see. But he definitely has a type. That's if he likes her like that. And if these allegations are true, which I don't know. It says in a shocking lawsuit, former assistant Lauren. Hold on, let's see. All right, let's see. It says in shocking lawsuit, former assistant Lauren Pisciata accuses Kanye West of drugging and sexually assaulting her at a party co-hosted with Sean Diddy Combs. The updated 88-page lawsuit filed recently details West's alleged harassment and manipulation during her employment from 2021 to 2022. Sounds like she's trying to get some get back, if you ask me. Sound like she ain't working for him no more, and she's trying to, come and get that check. I don't know. This could be one of those situations. He could be guilty. Let's look at that too. But let's also look at them trying to get a check. It's not unheard of. You feel me? So maybe he fired her ass for whatever reason. Or maybe he didn't fire her. Maybe her services was done and he no longer needed her services for whatever reason. And now she's hurting. She ain't receiving that same bag no more. And she know that this is a real good one, a real easy one. And she could just make up anything without proof. You see what I'm saying? You can make shit up without proof, and you can go ahead. Literally, you don't have to have any type of proof to go out here and press charges on somebody. Literally, you can just go and create some shit out of thin air and press some charges. Yeah, you can do it. I've heard it. I've heard them say it. I think I did it on live with y'all. It was somebody. It was a lawyer or something. I forgot who it was, but they said, yo, you can literally just basically make up something. You don't have no proof. Is what you don't need to have any proof. Is what the man said. Anyway, where was I at? According to the Daily Mail, Pisciata claims West promised her. Check me out. I ain't read none of this, so I don't know what's going on. It said West promised her a $4 million salary, but fired her without the agreed upon severance. Man, do I need I say more? Like, damn. Do that not make sense to y'all? That sound like she's after that bag. Now I have to question her authenticity. Because I don't think she's being for real. She's mad about that. So in order for her to get this $4 million bag that he allegedly promised her and didn't pay her, now she's going to reap that through the guise of a sexual lawsuit. Okay, anyway. He initially denied her allegations, labeling them as baseless and accusing her of extortion, but has yet to file an official defense. The lawsuit reveals that during a Santa Monica party, West forced attendees to drink, leading to Pisciata feeling disoriented and unable to remember the night. Years later, West allegedly confessed to her that they had hooked up, despite her lack of memory. He also reportedly misled Kim Kardashian about the nature of their encounter. This allegedly caused Kim to believe they had an affair, but Pisciata says she was RAP'd. Additionally, Pisciata alleges that West engaged in sexual relationships with employees at his Yeezy offices, creating makeshift bedrooms for these encounters, and had a disturbing interest in sleeping with mothers of his targets. Where's the crime at? Where's the crime? Other than you alleging that he RAP'd you and made you drink something that you claim made you forget the night. I know a lot of people who get drunk as and can't remember shit. So at least they say they don't remember, because I've been drunk and slizzard and I don't drink that much. So it don't take much for me. But I done been throwing up, swearing to God I ain't gonna drink no more. I done been there. And I remember every bit of it. Every bit of it. I remember every bit of it. It ain't now time where I've gotten drunk, sloppy as fuck, and I've been there before and couldn't remember it. Not in their own time. That's just me though. That's just me. I can't speak for everybody. I do know that I have had people who I know who drank and couldn't remember. So that don't mean that you had some shit slipped in your damn cup, Miss Ma'am. That just means you had a damn good time drinking. Sounds like it's a lot of people who have gotten drunk, had sex, woke up next to them. We seen it in movies. Woke up next to each other and be like, "Oh shit, I hope we didn't do whatever." Come on now, bitch, you making up shit. Is what it sound like. That's what it sound like. I don't see nothing wrong with this man engaging with having sexual relationships with his employees, even though you know in the corporate world you can't do that because it's quid pro quo, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's a crime. I don't know if that's the same thing in the music industry. I don't know if that works the same. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. So if he did that, maybe you can hold him to the fire for that. But if your ass was willing, I don't, even though legally you can still pursue, but morally, I don't agree with you if your ass consented. You know what I'm saying? Talking about this man created makeshift bedrooms for these encounters. Okay, where's the crime in that? Said he had a disturbing interest in sleeping with mothers of his targets. Hey man, listen, I'm gonna be 1,000 with you. I'm gonna be 1,000 with you. I done had some bad females in my life. You understand me? Some that I was just dealing with for whatever we had going on, not on no real level. You know what I'm saying? Not on no relationship level. We was just dealing with each other for whatever we was dealing with. Maybe we was good friends. Maybe we was just smash buddies, whatever. Hey, I done had my share, man. You know what I'm saying? And some of these women had some fine ass mamas. Some of them had some fine ass mamas. I'm gonna be 1,000 with you. Now I ain't never cracked down one of their mamas. But you best believe there was an interest. Damn it. I would, oh god damn. Oh, mama finding a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Where's the crime in it? Goofy. He had a disturbing interest in sleeping with the mothers of his targets. Get off my damn internet with this shit. The claims paint a troubling picture of a toxic workplace environment. Neighbors, what do you thought? Okay, whatever. Yeah. Sound like she reaching for a check. Talking about, let me lie about Bill Gates real quick. Yeah, she get that check, baby. You know he did that to you. Wink, wink. Yeah, go get that check. Make up a story. Shit. Yeah, and I like how you went to the different race. You gonna reverse it on that. Yeah. You ain't choose no powerful black man. Yeah. That lady said, yo, he promised me $4 million and he didn't. Did you sign a contract? Bitch, because if you didn't, then sound like you just SOL. Cause I don't believe he promised you a $4 million paycheck or whatever salary, and he didn't keep his end of the deal up. Okay, oh well, hell. Sound like he baited your ass. Sound like he kept it player. Sound like he said, you know what, baby? He make the shit out of you. Yeah, you want to be my assistant? He already got an assistant. He lying to this hoe. You want to be my assistant, baby? Well, you know, I pay you a nice little hefty lump sum, you know, shit, you can be my assistant. He had her doing some little bullshit. He paid her probably a couple $1,000s here and there, making her think that she was really an assistant, but she probably was just running his errands, like going to go get him some coffee, picking up his clothes from cleaners or whatever. He don't even be, yeah, he be wearing bullshit. So nah, he sent her on some missions though, making her think that she was really fulfilling the role of his assistant. You know what I'm saying? Just so he can crack. He wanted to build that trust. See, he's a superstar, so he can't just think that you gonna expect. He don't expect for you to come up off of that cat and not want nothing. So he gotta vet you. He gotta see, you know what I'm saying? Okay, he gotta get to know you a little bit. A little bit. So he played with your ass a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Gave you a couple 10,000 here, 50,000 here, you know what I'm saying? 20,000 here, you know what I'm saying? 15 here. At a time, your ass they started looking good. That cat got wet for him one time. You let him hit. Yeah, a couple months went by. He let you go on, keep on doing these little bullshit ass missions. And he said that your services was no longer needed. And now you pissed off because he said that it was supposed to be $4 million. I think that was a lie too. Maybe he told you another amount. Maybe he didn't tell you an amount at all. Maybe you just came up with that too. You ain't got to have no proof. You ain't got no proof, sound like, because shit, if you did, it would be a contract. It would be text messages or something proving that this man promised you $4 million. You came for that bag, baby. You came for that bag. I ain't believing it. I ain't believing it. I need proof. I need evidence. You understand me? And if if the evidence show different, I stand corrected. I take back everything that I said. You understand me? Like I said, I've seen this happen too many times where they're going after these rich, powerful black men. Too many times have I seen it. Now, and then I also thought about this as well. If they are in the Illuminati and they are doing these ritualistic things, then they just may be guilty of some of these things that they are being accused of. And I've also thought about, if that's the case, that means they ain't the only ones. Let's get these executives and all these big people that's above them. Let's get them too. Let's not just get them, the black men. And I know y'all sprinkle a little white men in there too. You got the Harvey Weinstein, the Jeffrey Epsteins, and things of that nature. You grab a few of them, the Garth Brooks. You know, it's a few of them out here that y'all are grab, but they ain't being highlighted and ridiculed like the P. Diddy's and the R. Kellys and the Michael Jacksons of the world and the Chris Browns. You know what I'm saying? The list goes on. Let's get to this one right here. We got Dr. Dre being sued. What's going on with Dr. Dre? Man, they coming out the woodworks. Okay, this is a different one. I don't think this has anything to do with any type of sexual assault, but it says Dr. Dre sued. Ex-marriage counselor says, "Stop threatening me." Let's get to it. What happened with this? Dr. Dre keeps threatening his renowned psychiatrist to the point where the guy feels he needs to wear a bulletproof vest. Damn. Is that what's going on? It says, at least according to a new lawsuit the doctor filed, Dr. Dre is being sued by Dr. Charles Sophie, a psychiatrist who says he provided Dr. Dre and his ex-wife Nicole therapy and marriage counseling sessions during their union before staying on to act as a mediator during their divorce. Oh, these text messages, it says prescriptions. Wow. You effing with the wrong one. What happened, Doc? I thought you wanted to talk. Cat got your tongue. You're going to have to give me a written apology. I am not moving forward. I am not playing. Trust me. Hey, Doc, or whatever you're pretending to be. Just know this. I'm not going anywhere until you explain to me why you tried to talk. I guess SHIT shit. Why you tried to talk? Oh, I guess they bleeped out somebody's name. Tried to talk such and such into saying negative things about me to the media. You're a piece of SHIT. Don't worry. I haven't forgot about you. Excuse me? Yes, you. You're a piece of SHIT. And see, if what is he? Oh, he's a counselor. Okay. Anyway. It says, good morning. I have no idea what you're referring to and would make myself available anytime to discuss. Thank you. You effed up. Just so you know, I love being underestimated. Says blank, and I selected you to be a trusted helping professional for such and such and such time of need. You stayed on as our couples counselor and then as blank primary therapist during our divorce. All ethical breaches of conduct. From there, you inserted yourself into the divorce. Oh, so it sounds like Dr. Dre is upset about some shit that his counselor really done. I mean, maybe he got a reason to be upset. Where's the threats though? What kind of where's the threats? He said you effing with the wrong one. I thought you wanted to cake out your tongue. He says, I'm not moving forward. I'm not playing. Trust me. What is that supposed to be the threat? I'm not going anywhere until you explain to me why you tried to talk such and such into saying negative things to me. I'm not seeing no threat. They love to, oh gosh, the big black man. Oh shit. Oh shit. He raised his voice at me. I had to shoot him. The fuck? Man, okay, we got more. Okay, let's get to it. Let's get to it. We got more text messages. Let's see if we got any more. Okay, let's see what we got going. Maybe he said I'm finna pull up with the 187 on your ass. You know what I'm saying? They say, according to the lawsuit obtained by TMZ, Sophie claims Dre started bombarding him with abusive and threatening text messages. Let's get into it. 14 months after the divorce was finalized, Sophie claims Dre is falsely accusing him of encouraging a third party to badmouth Dre in the media during the divorce proceedings. And he says the threats reached a head when Dre sent associates disguised as FBI agents to his gated community. Hold on, what? No way. Hold on. This man says Sophie claims Dre is falsely accusing him of encouraging. Oh, okay. Hold on, let me read it. It says Sophie claims Dre is falsely accusing him of encouraging a third party to badmouth Dre in the media during the divorce proceedings. Okay. And he says the threats reached a head when Dre sent associates disguised as FBI agents to his gated community to track him down. Dre out here on some NWA shit, huh? But anyway, let's get back to this. Okay, this is the top of this message right here. So let's start back from here. It says, Blank and I selected you to be a trusted helping professional for our such and such time of need. You stayed on as our couples counselor and then as such and such primary therapist during our divorce. All ethical breaches of conduct. He said all of that is ethical breaches. From there, you inserted yourself into the divorce. What they say, attempting to convince me to settle according to her terms. I tolerated your mouth. What? Your malfeasance. Your malfeasance. Man, shit. I don't know. I ain't never heard of that word. Look, we ain't no stool heads. We like to figure shit out. I'm guessing my context clues mean like I tolerated basically your bullshit, your misconduct or something. That's what my context clues is telling me. Something in that area. Malfeasance. Malfeasance definition. Let's see. Wrongdoing or misconduct. Yep, especially by a public official. The investigation. Let me share this with y'all. For those who may not know, who are a little slow like me. Yeah. Hey. Don't think I'm slow for real, y'all. I was in the gifted and talented growing up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got flying colors in school. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, we all got brain force, and there's a bunch of words in English that we all don't know. But I've never heard this word before. And for those who haven't, malfeasance. There we go. Wrongdoing or misconduct, especially by a public official. The investigation has uncovered evidence of corporate malfeasance. So, yeah, my context clues serve me correct. So y'all can see I ain't that much of a stool head. You feel me? I got some common sense. Anyway, continuing on. Where was I at? Okay, your malfeasance. I tolerated your malfeasance with your bullshit ass. At the time, hoping to try anything to bring our ugly divorce to an end. But I was well aware of how wildly inappropriate your involvement was at the time. Did he mean to say I was well aware, or did he mean to say I was unaware of how wildly inappropriate? I don't know. But he says I was well aware of how wildly inappropriate your involvement was at the time, and now such and such tells me that during that time period you encouraged blank to turn against me to the press to further ruin my name. I suppose that's one of the clinical strategies you've outlined in your guide to family values. Let me be crystal motherfucking clear with your bitch ass. I know this shit is small. Let me get close, y'all. I wear glasses. Says, I know a charlatan when I see one. Let me look that one up too. Shit. A charlatan. A person falsely claiming to have a special knowledge or skill. A fraud. Kamala Harris. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I didn't share the screen with y'all. So the ones in the back can see it. You feel me? So charlatan. You understand me? Yeah, we learn word. We learn something over here. We ain't stew heads. Yeah, if anything, you learned 2 words from me today. If you didn't already know them before, you feel me? And if you did, kudos to you. You know what I'm saying? Give yourself a cookie. You know, shit. You knew something that I didn't. I bet I know some things that you don't. You feel me? Anyway. Where was I at? Yeah. He says, man, I know a motherfucking charlatan when I see one. Where was that at though? Yeah. Okay. I know a charlatan when I see one. Information is readily available, and I'm well aware of your reputation and the ethical breaches of conduct that you that have followed your career, especially during your tenure at DCFS. Fortunately, hearing you defend your choice of clinical interventions to the medical board, particularly as it relates such and such, will bring me some satisfaction. Mm-hmm. Okay, and this other one over here is the same one as the first one that I read. Okay, in the doc, Sophie claims Dre's. But where are the threats? I'm still missing the threats. Oh damn! I gotta get back. I gotta get back on the screen. My bad, y'all. Okay, now y'all can see that we back. I'm not seeing no threat. I'm not hearing where the threats are. Did I miss it? What kind of threat is he talking about? Is he threatening to sue his ass or something? Like, I don't. He making it seem like he's coming at him terroristically. I don't get it. In the doc, Sophie claims Dre's called him a bitch and a piece of shit over text and threatened to make you pay for that. What the hell does that mean? That could be a million things. Pay could literally mean pay. I will make you pay for that. I will sue your ass blind. Fuck. Sophie claims Dre started harassing him over text in February 2023 and shortly after. Okay, but he did say he sent some FBI agents over there, or some people disguised as FBI agents. We don't know if that's true or not, though. We don't know if that's true or not. And how he know that Dre did that? How he know that Dre sent them if it was really some people disguised as FBI agents? How he know that weren't real FBI agents? I don't know. Yeah, Sophie says Dre hired some men to impersonate FBI agents in order to gain access to his home to threaten his physical safety and send a message. Since the alleged incident, Sophie claims he's had to beef up security at home and he doesn't leave the house unless he's wearing a bulletproof vest and cap. Sophie is suing Dre for $10 million. He also wants an order requiring Dre to stay 100 yards away from him. Howard King, Dr. Dre's lawyer, tells TMZ Dr. Sophie filed his suit only after he failed to pressure Mr. Young into dropping efforts to get Dr. Sophie punished for dereliction of duties and incredible incompetence. These claims are set forth in detail in a confidential complaint Mr. Young filed in 2023 with the Osteopathic Medical Board of California. He continues. The complaint seeks revocation of Dr. Sophie's license to provide mental health counseling to needy patients. In gross violation of all applicable standards of care, Dr. Sophie inserted himself into a contentious divorce while he simultaneously threatened not only Mr. and Mrs. Young, but their children. Where's the proof? Where is the damn proof? I don't believe you. I need proof. I need proof. Otherwise, I don't believe shit you talking about at all. Because right now you stretching the text messages already. Oh my gosh, this big black man, he's gonna send Ice Cube and his buddies, and they're gonna perform fuck the police out in front of my yard. I can't deal with it. Oh God, get out of here, man. That nigga said he'll make you pay, and if he said that, that means shit you gonna pay. What Dr. Dre gonna do, man? No, I ain't buying it, bro. I ain't buying it, man. What did it say? King as he was terminated when it was revealed that he was encouraging one of their children to take sides against Mr. Young, even encouraging his son to go to the press with false allegations in order to force a financial settlement that he recommended. Dr. Sophie has consistently rebuffed medical board attempts to investigate these claims, but has now filed this desperate suit while the noose of the medical board is tightening. Whatever. I ain't buying it. Good morning to you, Juliana Rodriguez Santiago. I appreciate you for putting up to the Bootleg Ass Studio. Where are you tuning in from? All right, I don't know if y'all heard about this one, man. Since we on the topic of these people being sued, allegations and things of that nature. If y'all can remember the legendary Jodeci group, man, them boys sold records. Them boys, some good songs. It says Jodeci member Devontae Swing, named as a co-defendant alongside Diddy in alleged sexual assault of a minor in 1990. Says lawsuit claims he watched it happen. Says more details are come to spill as the Diddy lawsuits piled up. In the latest update, a member of the legendary 90s R&B group Jodeci has been named in a lawsuit against Diddy and Aaron Hall. And Aaron Hall was very vocal in some of the situations he had with Diddy, sex-wise. I believe it was on a Vlad TV interview, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe it was Art of Dialogue. It was one of them. I don't want to be the... Anyway, it don't matter. It ain't Sheldon vibes. So shit. Aaron Hall was very vocal and giving descriptive details on what one of his situations with Diddy. I don't think that it's conviction worthy or incriminating worthy, because he was speaking on times that they had freaks. Shit. Sound to be legal to me, But him going off and saying what he's saying and spilling the beans, how he did it really don't help the case or anybody's case that's dealing with these allegations. Because they gonna look at that, how I think of it, they gonna look at that and try to use that against people when in all actuality they shouldn't. Those situations, the actual freak offs where people are really consenting, I don't see no problem with that. People have swinging parties all the time. But yeah, Aaron Hall, man, he was very vocal. Let me get back to this. It says a lawsuit from Lisa Gardner was announced back in November against Diddy and singer Aaron Hall. She accused the two of sexually assaulting her in 1990 when she was 16 and highly intoxicated. In a now amended complaint, Gardner has added Devontae Swing into the bunch as a co-defendant. She claims the R&B group member was present at Aaron Hall's home where she was allegedly assaulted. Not only was he at the home, but in the actual room when it happened, according to her. Gardner's claims, Gardner's claim is that Swing stood and watched without interruption as Diddy forcefully RAP'd her after pulling her underwear aside. Unbeknownst to Miss Gardner at the time, defendant Swing was in the room when this assault took place and did not take any steps to prevent this abuse from occurring, according to the lawsuit obtained by Rolling Stone. According to another woman, he was leaning against the wall or furniture or something, watching whatever Puffy was doing to Lisa. In the same complaint, Gardner said Swing was believed to be 20 or 21 at the time, making him a few months older than Diddy. Damn, for real? According to the lawsuit, Diddy was in charge of developing the group at the time. As for Aaron Hall, 26 at the time, Gardner claims he allegedly barged into the room, pinned her down, and RAP'd her after Diddy was done. She claims that Diddy showed up the day after and assaults and choked her until she passed out. She claims that Diddy showed up the day after, and assaults and choked her until she passed out. First of all, how did you get there and you're 16, and why are you still there after it already happened to you once? If it happened to you. Don't know. The lawsuit accuses Swing of aiding and abetting as Gardner's co-guardian. What? Lawsuit accuses Swing of aiding and abetting as Gardner's co-guardian at the time, since he invited her to the trip. He had a duty to protect the child as her parents entrusted him with her safety. Hidden intention of providing the child with alcohol and marijuana and prostituting the child to his A&R Combs. Yeah. Somebody said, why is only black folk being ousted? Now, for real, because I'm sure this has happened in other cultures, specifically white, Jewish, maybe. All the time. I'm sure it happened all the time. And then why are we just now? I don't know about if you felt this bad, if you felt this strong about it, man. And I'm not a victim, so I really can't. I don't understand. I just don't understand. So don't judge me too hard on it. But me, just the common sense in me, I don't know. I don't know. I just I don't know. If something had happened to me at a young age, would I, first of all, would I feel comfortable with speaking on it? And if I didn't speak on it then, would I speak on it now? Maybe I would. I don't know. I'm trying to put myself in these shoes. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm not, it's kind of, I just, me personally, I'm one of them type of people that if you take something from me against my will, you do something to me, I'm going to make sure that I fight back some kind of way. Me personally, I've always been like that. Always been like this since a kid. I'm talking about me and my older cousin. Who we used to spar. And this nigga was faster than me. He a couple months older. So he was a little older than me. And he knew how to piss me off. He'd hit me, boom, take off running. I couldn't get him. I'm talking about as a kid. It didn't matter who you was. Man, if you did something to me, I'm going to try to do something to you back. If you're trying to do something to me, I'm going to try to do something to you first. You see what I'm saying? Because I don't want to be no victim. I don't want to be no victim. And I hate having people be victims of me. So I don't like to be the aggressor. I don't like being the aggressor. No, I don't. I'm a reactor. You see what I'm saying? I'm for the most part a reactor. So if you do something to me, or if I feel like you're gonna do something to me, I'm gonna protect myself. And if I couldn't protect myself in that moment, I'm going to come back for you. For shit show. I'm coming back for you. So I'm saying that to say, if you did something to me at that age where I couldn't pretty much protect myself in the moment, I believe that me being who I am, knowing who I was, I believe that I probably would have went to my folk and let them know, hey man, they did this to me, you know. And I've always chased my dreams. I've always wanted to be superstar. I've always wanted to be this, that, and the third, you know what I'm saying? Successful, rich. I think that's what a lot of us want. Not necessarily want to be superstars, but definitely want to be successful or rich or well off or whatever. But I ain't never wanted it so bad to where I would sell myself, sell my ass, or do something that I just don't want to do. Because if you said, hey man, if you told 16-year-old Sheldon Vibes that he had to sleep with Beyonce or Rihanna or Nicki Minaj or whoever that I had a little crush on back then to get into the music industry, I probably would have bit that. I probably would have bit that bait. You see what I'm saying? I probably, matter of fact, I would have bit that bait. And nobody would have knew about it. I'm just gonna be 100 with you. But that would have been something that I wanted to do. See what I'm saying? I ain't doing shit that I don't want to do. So if you tell me that I would have had to sleep with goddamn a man or just a woman that I don't find attractive, that I don't want to do nothing with. Nah, buddy, where you say the exit door was? Shit, all right, I holler at y'all. You know, I don't want it that bad. You know what I'm saying? And I said that to say a lot of these youngsters be putting themselves in position and lying about their age and saying certain things to be around these superstars and all this type of stuff. And I don't know if she did that or not, but it do exist. You see what I'm saying? Maybe he knew that she was 16. Who knows? He said that he was supposed to be a guardian. I'm not too sure. You know? All right, speaking of Diddy though, they pulling out all the old videos of Diddy. All the old videos. So there's this video that's resurfaced of Diddy sitting down with Rev Run, and he's speaking about his sex life after marriage. Um, and people, everything that Diddy speaks on sex wise is gonna go viral, you know. And people, I don't know. I'm gonna play it and I'm gonna let you decide what you think about it. Let's go. All right, so my audio dropped out. All right, I'm just gonna play it. Hold up. Bear with me. I don't know why my audio does this, y'all. It only does it when I go live. I'm not sure what it does. What I'm not sure, man. Anyway, let me play this audio.
We're watching Run's house and a wild Diddy appears. All the time people always ask me things about if I'm gonna get married, things like that. Sex. I heard it stop. You be honest, is it jumping off the way it needs to be jumping off in that jump? Run, I'm a freak. I ain't gonna lie. I just put him in I don't want to lose the freak between me and my girl. Oh, you think that if y'all get married, they gonna be a sweet? Yeah, they ain't gonna be. That's a curse. That's a lie in your mind. You know what? That's a lie. The different hidden room. Nah, I know. But
That boy said the hidden room.
I respect you, an organized, disciplined man. watching Run's House.
Hold on, that boy said the hidden room. What? I didn't catch that the first time.
Sex. I heard it stop. You be honest. Is it jumping off the way it needs to be jumping off? I'm a freak. I ain't gonna lie. I don't want to lose the freak between me and my girl. Oh, you think that if y'all get married, they gonna be a sweet? Yeah, they ain't gonna be. That's a curse string. That's a lie in your mind. You know what? Lingerie. That's a lie. The whole the different hidden room. Nah, I know.
That boy said the hidden room. Aha! Did it? That don't help your case, brother. Even though I know you did that a long time ago. But there's no crime in having no hidden room in your house. Boy, they out here acting a fool. They gonna resurface everything that Diddy done did or said that was quite awkward, you know, or is now looked at as awkward because at the time it wasn't looked at as awkward. It was, you know, he has this negative stigma with his name now. That's messed up. Anytime you hear Diddy, it don't even sound right no more. That shit don't even sound right no more. It just sound like some nasty shit. You automatically start thinking of, you know, degenerate behavior. Diddy. Motherfuckers done took your name and they put no Diddy in place of no homo and pause and shit like that. Wow. Anytime you hear some music with Diddy on it, you get to thinking about it. I heard that what's that Diddy song? Damn. Fuck, I can't think of the title of it right now. I had a brain for it. If I wasn't thinking about it, I have it right there. All About the Benjamins. That song started playing. I said, damn. I instantly thought about I instantly started thinking about freak offs and shit. Yeah, man, that's messed up. When you done went there, when your name is synonymous with shit like that, that's messed up, man. Anyway, speaking of Diddy though, his mom and his daughters, they went visited him. I wonder, is this their first visit? Probably not. Let's see. It says Diddy mom and twins pay him a visit in jail before speaking up for him. Okay, yeah, because you know his mom just made a statement about, you know, pretty much let my son have his chance to speak before y'all start pretty much castigating him and shit. Like, you know, like damn. It says Diddy mothers and his twin daughters visited him behind bars in Brooklyn, and the visit was so compelling for his mom, she broke her silence on her son's legal trouble. Oh, so yeah, she visited him and then spoke up for him. Okay, that's how it went. Sources close to the situation tell TMZ Diddy's mom, Janice Combs, and his teenage twin daughters, Delilah and Jesse, spent time with him last week at the Metropolitan Detention Center. We're told the four family members went to a visiting area where they were able to hug and converse under supervision by jail staff. Other sources say the meeting was the first time Delilah and Jesse were able to see their father since his arrest last month. And they were very eager to visit him, traveling all the way from their home in California. Oh, that's Tyler? Is it Tyler? Okay. Well, we're told the visit was incredibly emotional for everyone. And after seeing her son, Janice felt compelled to speak out on his behalf because she felt like he was going through something he didn't deserve. As we reported, Janice issued a statement Sunday saying in part, to bear witness to what seems like a public lynching of my son before he has had the opportunity to prove his innocence is a pain too unbearable to put into words. Janice also said her son is not the monster they have painted him to be. Look at him throwing up that diamond. Diddy, we're told, has now seen all of his adult children at MDC Brooklyn. where he's being held as he awaits trial on charges of sex trafficking, kidnapping, and racketeering. He's pled not guilty. Our sources say Diddy is happy. His family's all stopped by to see him, and he's very family oriented. We've reached out to Diddy's rep. So far, no word back. Yeah, well, that's good. I'm glad I got to see Diddy. I'm glad he got to see his fam at the very least. That's good shit, good shit, good shit. How y'all doing? Hit that like button, man. Y'all straight? Y'all straight? Who we got in the building? Make sure you hit that like button as you follow in here. If you just getting up in here, let me know who you is and where you from. Give me a little situation twisted up as we continue on with the show. Now, as I roll this up, y'all already know who's one of the biggest weed smokers in rap. Who first come to mind? One of the OGs. You know, if you are the new generation, you may think of Wiz Khalifa, but there was one before Wiz Khalifa, and his name is Snoop Dogg. Uncle Snoop. Let's get to it. Snoop Dogg, man. Says Snoop Dogg, murder no longer the case. Yeah, so Snoop Dogg made the necessary steps earlier this year to ensure his rocky legal past becomes ancient history. The Dogfather's 1993 murder charge was officially sealed earlier this year. Let's get up into it. Petition granted to seal 1993 arrest. Snoop Dogg made the necessary steps earlier this year to ensure his rocky legal past becomes ancient history. The Dogfather's 1993 murder charge was officially sealed earlier this year. TMZ Hip Hop obtained legal docs showing Snoop asked a judge to seal the records way back in January 2024. The court signed off in late February, granting the petition to have his arrest sealed. The trial was huge news at the time. Snoop was still budding as a superstar and infamously got arrested following his passionate MTV Awards performance of his hit Murder Was the Case, a track created around the frenzy over the allegations. Snoop and a bodyguard were accused of shooting a man in LA Park in 1993. Snoop's reaction to the not guilty verdict in 1996 was just as dramatic, and it shaped the nature of his music and persona going forward. As for the timing, if you remember, Snoop ranked in millions of dollars overseas at the 2024 Summer Olympics as a celebrity spokesperson. Now we've learned the arrest was already sealed before the summer. Caesar McDowell and his nonprofit org, Unite the People, helped out with the legal maneuver for Snoop. Snoop's next hurdle is to actually release his album with Dr. Dre, as we just got finished speaking on Dre. Hopefully we can get some audio from this right here. Let me see what this is. Let's see if we get some audio on this video, man. All right.
Feelings and emotions he had during this long case.
Make sure y'all get my death row symbol. Civilization of grace.
And now that his trial is over, he's finally able to speak his mind about the feelings and emotions he had during this long case.
Make sure y'all get my death row symbol. Civilization of greatness. Yeah, pull yours out, DK. I couldn't wear it through court. I had to keep it up under my tie. Now court is over.
We, the jury, in above entitled action,
Yeah.
find the defendant, Calvin Brodus, not guilty of the crime of murder in the first degree.
I'm curious, what was going through your mind at the time that the jury was reading the verdict?
I left it in God's hand, Abby. That's why I looked so stone-faced. I didn't have no expressions. You know what I'm saying? It was all in her.
The boy said I looked so stone faced, boy. Don't say that. You were stoned in court, my G. I ain't bad at you.
Prayed on it. My family prayed on it. David Kenner, you know what I'm saying, put on the bomb case. Donna Ray, Marsha Morrissey, Paul Palladino, the whole dream team. They did what they were supposed to do, and they gave the baton to the jury, and I couldn't do nothing but just bank on them and worry about what the outcome was going to be, as far as to just sit there and hold my position and keep my head up high and just, you know, wait for the outcome.
Right. When you talk about the dream team, it's interesting because obviously after OJ, you know, the price of having a team like that is certainly not what the average person and certainly not what the average black American male can afford. Do you feel that there is a price on justice? Would you have gotten the same type of you know, defense team if you were not in the rap game like you are, making money like you are now?
I mean, only if David Kenner just would have had love for me on that level and just did it for me, just not for the paper, but just doing it for the love, because I know that's how he is about me. He's not concerned with the money issue, and you know what I'm saying, and I knew that when he did his closing argument, you know what I'm saying, because it brought him to tears, it brought me to tears, and a couple of jurors to tears, because he was actually telling them, I'm not representing Snoop Doggy Dogg for Snoop Doggy Dogg. I'm representing him because I love him as an individual. I knew him before this incident. I know him after this incident. And I'm giving y'all control of his life, in which I've had control over for the past 2.5 years. And I love this man. If you take him away, it's like you taking me away.
Right. But is there a price tag, though,
you know
on
what's
justice?
happening. You know it's a price tag. People like Ed Nissen and Bobby Grace, they eat up defendants that don't have no money, that don't have no stability to fight the case, because they so dirty with what they do. They so undermined, and they find out that victims have guns on them, and they throw that out the idea, do interviews with you. No, he didn't have a gun. Then come back 2 months later, oh yeah, he had a gun, but he wasn't going for it. Then they come back 4 months, yeah, he was going for a gun, but he was only going for it after McKinley Lee went for it. So that lets you know they're obstruction to the law. And I just want to tell them, all them pennies you put on the table, they mounted up to nothing. Bobby Grace, nothing. Uncle Tom's nephew, from me to you.
But do you feel he was doing his job?
No, he wasn't doing his job. If he was doing his job, he would have called the case off. That's doing your job. Seek justice. He knew we was not guilty. He knew that. He knew McKinley Lee acted in self-defense. McKinley Lee has never, ever, ever, ever been involved with gangs. I have. McKinley Lee has never been involved with gangs. He was the trigger man. So what's the whole case about? Oh, it's about Snoop Dogg being gang affiliated, but Snoop Dogg didn't pull the trigger. He drove the car away from his bodyguard acting in self-defense. But if you look at them, they don't care about that. It's Snoop Dogg. We some low-life district attorneys that don't have no name, that don't got nothing going for ourselves. If we wash him up, we large. We bigger than Chris Darden and Marsh and Clark and all them. We gonna be large. That's what his whole mission was about. He wasn't focused on the case. All he was focused on was washing me up.
I remember when we talked to Malik, or McKinley Lee, he had mentioned that this case was really more so about him and that the actions that he took in his job. How do you feel that the action that he did take to protect your life resulted in the death of another young man?
I mean, I feel bad, you know what I'm saying? But yet and still, Malik done his job. His job was to protect me, protect him and anybody that was around me at any time. That's what he was hired for, as a personal bodyguard. That's what bodyguards are hired for. If you go get at Garth Brooks, Kenny Rogers, any one of them, and ask them, what is your bodyguard's job? Did you guys see the movie The Bodyguard with Whitney Houston? What was Kevin Costner's job? To protect Whitney Houston from any danger that came to her while she was performing, even while she wasn't performing. And as you seen, the movie projected everything that could happen to you as a celebrity, but it really didn't go in depth as far as our situation, but it gave it across as clear as possible as they could. But if we was to do a movie called The Bodyguard, it'd be so similar to that.
But let's talk about lifestyle for a minute, because did the danger come to you, or were you always around this danger because of the environment that you were living in at that time?
No. I mean, the danger came to us. We perceived it as a threat. That's the reason why Malik acted the way he acted in the situation. You know, I look at it like this. If Malik would have waited another second, I might not be here doing an interview with you right now. If he would have waited another half a second, I might have a hole in my head. He might have a hole in his head. He might have a hole in his arm. You never know.
Much of a hit, but Tupac, with his unforgettable big brown eyes and his
Yeah. So they was trying to crucify old Snoop. You know, murder was the case that they gave me. That was a badass track. Yo. And it sounded like he was speaking on selling his soul in that song. Well, he was. He said the devil came to him, offered him a deal, and shit, it's gonna either be this or that. You know. Then he said that he started living life lavishly. He said he bought his boo-boo a new car and all this type of shit and all kind of yo. So did Snoop sell his soul in order to get out of jail? To stay out of jail? You know? That's what that song really sounds like if you go back and listen. It sounds like that the devil came to him, whether he was innocent or guilty. Hey man, if you want to stay out here in the free world, this is the choice you got. Give me your soul, and you're free to go. Change your whole life. You can have, you know, big mansions, brand new cars, bad bitches. Or you can keep your soul and go to jail for possibly the rest of your life. Your record label is Death Row. We might even put you on death row. So it's your choice, buddy. And I'm gonna leave you to make your own decision. But just know, once you make that decision, that's it. Ain't no going back. So did Snoop bite the apple? And that's why Snoop been propped up like he's been propped up. They ain't came after Snoop for nothing. That's why he done got this sealed. You know, everything is working in the good graces for Snoop. I don't know. I'm just raising questions. I'm not saying nothing. I'm just raising questions, man. You know, I'm happy that he got off. If he was acting in self-defense, now for real, you know, I feel like anybody has the right under the sun. I don't care what country you in, what state you in. I don't give a damn. If you ask me, it's your God-given right to protect yourself. And if you must take somebody out to protect yourself, then hey, that's what it is. You know? So yeah, I agree with that. And if he was innocent, you know, he shouldn't have had to have presented a deal with the devil. But the devil don't give a damn. The devil gonna come at you whenever, however, at your most vulnerable times. You see what I'm saying? The devil will come at you in your most vulnerable times. And it's up to you to act on integrity. That's all. It's up to you to act on integrity. But that's a hard pill to swallow when you got life facing you, dead in your grill. You staring at life and potential the death penalty. That's a hard one to go up against if that was the case. You know what I'm saying? I don't know too many people that probably won't choose to sell their soul and get to live a big, fancy, luxurious life. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you ain't got to sacrifice none of your family members. Did he lose any family members? I don't know. Maybe he did. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he lost some family members. I think his mama just died not too long ago. So I wouldn't put that on the list of people that he lost, because she got to live a long life. I think maybe she died for other causes. You know. But yo. Hey, kudos to Snoop Dogg though. They got this sealed up. Yo. What's going on with y'all, man? Hit that like button. Who we got in the building with us? Let me know who you is and where you from. For shit show. Ayo Uno in the building. Shout out to my brother Ayo Uno. It shows up as Facebook user. It showed up as Facebook user over here, so I ain't know who you was. Ayo Uno in the building. Yeah. I got a video coming out real shortly with Ayo Uno and the Emotional Club. You see what I'm saying? Go get your hoodies at trappingwithemotions.com. Let me put it in the chat. Shout out to my dog Ayo Uno. He up in the building, man. Trappingwithemotions.com. Make sure y'all go get your purchase. Follow him on IG at the Emotional Club. Let me put this in there. Is it the Emotional Club _? Hey, they got some fly shit over there, man. Make sure y'all go over there, get you some. Inbox him on Instagram. Let him know Sheldon Vibes sent you. All that good stuff, man. Shout out to my dog Ayo Uno. Real talk, man. What y'all got going though? Hit that like button. Who we got up in the building with us? Yup. Hey, y'all seen T.I.? T.I. won a $71 million lawsuit, him and Tiny, for this company stealing their idea for the OMG Girls. Y'all remember they had a group called the OMG Girls back in the day. And I don't know why I didn't notice this when these dolls came out, but they pretty much stole their whole swag. They really did. And so T.I. and Tiny, they pressed charges, or they created a lawsuit. They filed a lawsuit and they won $71 million. And so now, shortly after that, T.I. has announced his last performance is in December. And he say, I don't need the money no more. All of a sudden, he good. And I don't blame him. I mean, I would probably still do it out of the fun if you enjoy doing it. But see, he's been doing it for so long, it's probably just work to him now. And it's like, I don't really enjoy it like I used to. It's just a check to me. And I don't need that check no more. I'm paid. Let's see what he got to say about it. Hit that like button.
As y'all have
our main.
Oh shit, hello.
Our main attraction at Jingle Ball, December 19th. We appreciate you, sir.
Man, I appreciate y'all.
And you posted the flyer too. You're like, I don't even know that was in the contract, and nobody posted but the king.
Nah, man, but I appreciate y'all, man, for, you know what I'm saying, for offering me my last working gig, because I do not need the money anymore, and I will not be performing. So you guys, y'all have
our main attraction at Jingle Ball, December 19th. We appreciate you, sir.
Man, I appreciate y'all.
This is your last one?
Yeah, they're gonna be. I don't want to do it anymore.
What? This is your last performing show.
Yeah, I don't want people to pay me to hop around and sweat for their entertainment.
He said that before.
He said that before.
So I'm picking up all.
Okay, Doug, wait.
So it's gonna be for me for free. You know
so
what I mean?
you heard him say that before? Is it Cap or is he for real?
It ain't Cap. I just heard him say it.
It might be Cap.
I'm picking up. I will be picking up all tip shows that he ain't going to. Them all.
But will you do anything for the PSC?
Of course.
Okay.
I'm going to answer the phone to tell them that I will not be performing.
This is
I think it's Cap. I don't know though. We heard the same thing from Jay-Z, and then he popped out with more shit because the Fade to Black album, that was supposed to be it. But then we got more shit after that. You know, and the way he said it, it just didn't seem too convincing. I think that his ass was bullshitting. He probably want that price to go up. Nah, if y'all want me to perform, shit, y'all gonna have to pay X amount. Oh, no, well, nah, you ain't got tip then. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, okay, but Tip got Trap City Cafe. Is this new? I don't know if this is new or if they have been having this But Tip got Trap City Cafe. He done opened up a restaurant. Let's check it out.
This is Trap City Cafe, man. What's going on, man? Tip Harris. This is Trap City Cafe, man. I am responsible for this curation. Every culture needs to have a place where they can go and be themselves, you know? It's a special kind of vibe that come from being in and being from Atlanta, and also being of the generation and the culture of trap music. My favorite menu item here is actually not on the menu per se. It's an off-menu item called salmon bites. So it's basically like salmon nuggets, fried. You can toss them in sauce. You know what I'm saying? You can get lemon pepper, you know, and everybody in Atlanta loves lemon pepper. So, you know, salmon bites off the chain. Lamb chops and the wings.
Hi, I'm Amber. I'm a bartender at Trap City Cafe. Thank you to Ebony for shouting us out, and make sure y'all come see us soon.
Hey, see that thing that walked across the screen a while ago? Nah, that ain't her. That's the one who he should have had on camera. I don't know. That thing look like it was banging on. I'm just saying. I Trap City Cafe. I don't know if that's new or not, but that surfaced shortly after that. And T.I. and Dro was just on the Breakfast Club, and Dro was opening up about his addiction, his drug addiction, and some of his family members' drug addiction and something like that. And one of his buddies was there with him. And the buddy just kept laughing. And I didn't see it. I seen the clip. I mean, I seen the headline, but I didn't watch it. So hopefully I saved it. Let's see. I think I saved it. Hopefully. Okay. Let's get to it. Hit that like button, y'all. It says, Young Dro addressed his friend for laughing while he discussed his battle with addiction. Hopefully this audio play.
Was that call and said, what did you decide, or what got you into rehab? When was that call and said, this is the time? Because I mean, for my whole career, I would see Dro in the club with me every week, and Dro is performing. Dro is at every stage. You were the epitome of an artist because you were out.
Yeah. Well, I got tired, like, of.
He already smiling in the background. Look at him. What's funny? This nigga must be glad to be on the set at the Breakfast Club. Who is it? Anyway, before I play it, it says Young Dro had to let this man know he was not playing around. During a recent interview, both Young Dro and T.I. had to check a friend for laughing during this discussion of battling addiction. Now check out them teeth in the background right behind Young Dro's ear right there, man. That man is busting. He's trying to keep from splitting the corners of his mouth. He cheesing so hard.
The same things, like, you know what I mean, like over and over again, getting high and saying I'm not getting high, and you know, repeating the same.
Okay, that one, that first time, okay, that I could understand that one. That one was like a little lighten the mood type of shit, type of laugh. That one, you know, okay, you know what I'm saying? Because it was kind of funny. He said that I was lying saying that I wasn't getting high, but I was getting high. Okay, I could understand that one. All right, now. That's one.
That man struggle. That man talk about it real, overcoming the real struggle. That man back in there.
I will ask you, because your crew just do nothing but laugh. Like, even this now, T.I.'s like, welcome to Sober Dro. Like, nobody takes it serious.
But you know what, though?
What he say? A bad pill got him. He let it all go after that bad.
A bad pill got him.
Actually, three.
He's telling the truth. Like, but you know, it was more than that. It was actually I overdosed. You feel what I'm saying? And I used
he's still cheesing back there. It's not funny no more.
This platform with the thank God to
that nigga must be high back there himself.
What you laughing in the background? Man, that's your brother, right? That's your brother. Crazy, man.
He's a mechanic.
K-Dub.
He's a mechanic. The mechanics always laughing.
K-Dub is a dastardly individual, man.
So, you almost overdosed.
Yo, I did.
No.
You know what I mean? And all of these things happened. The overdose. My daughter was on drugs.
See, now it's serious moment. Now let's stop with the kiki and kakai.
And you know, career wise, I wasn't where I wanted to be.
What is this? What's up with you? That nigga on shrooms or something, bro. Gotta be, cause that ain't shit funny no more. Man.
Hey, you finna get slapped. Man. I mean, we cool, but I slapped the shit by laughing.
Oh man,
I'm just telling you, we
Hey, you
cool.
ain't gonna slap me now.
Now, what you want to do?
Hey, you ain't gonna slap me.
What you want to do?
You gonna hurt yourself?
Yeah.
Don't let him take you out of your
All right. Sober.
This shit crazy. Then he talk about, you ain't gonna slap me now, nigga. You need to get knocked the fuck out, dumbass. And this man trying to conduct an interview and have a serious moment right now. This is one of those draw the camera in with the slow zoom type of moments, and you sit here, get your goof ass out the door. Damn, nigga. I'm all about having fun and goofing off and shit like that, but man, this shit is serious, especially when he got to speaking on his daughter, bro. Like, what the fuck is you laughing about?
Bro, come on, man.
Yeah, I'm here for Bankhead though. Like,
hey, listen. Hey, listen. Hey, both of y'all, all y'all, everybody came in there with me. Hey, look, everybody came in there with me. Hey, look, everybody came in there with me. Hey, look, remember who you came in. Remember what we doing here, man. Come on, man. Let's get this together, bro. All right.
all right.
I'm sorry, guys.
And first of all, Joe, congratulations on being
Absolutely.
2 years sober.
Yeah, like I was saying,
Three, actually.
Three. I'm
yeah.
approaching 4. You feel what I'm saying? So, like all of these things happened to where it made me want to actually seek something better. You know what I mean? So when I took myself to rehab out in LA, did a couple months out there, and it was cool. You know what I'm saying? I got back out, and
He look like he back there shaking his head. I see that A on his head moving. Like he's shaking his head like, nigga, you embarrassed because you embarrassed yourself? You embarrassed because a motherfucker told you to shut that shit up? It was funny at first, bro, but you doing too much. Now you mad because we done checked your ass. Get your ass out the door. Niggas like this, man, get the whole crew fucked up.
And I was still tempted to live that kind of life, but I saw what was in front of me, and I was like, this is more valuable than what's behind me.
When did you decide?
That nigga can't come to now another interview. He can't do shit with me no more.
Or what got you into rehab? When was that call and said this is the time? Because I mean, for my whole career, I would see Dro in the club with me every week, and Dro is performing. Dro is at every stage. You were the epitome of an artist because you were out.
Yeah. Well, I got tired, like, of
he ready to laugh.
The same things, like, you know what I mean? Like,
what's funny?
Over and over again, getting high and saying I'm not getting high and, you know, repeating the
same. Anyway, man, listen. That nigga right there ain't your partner. That nigga ain't your partner, my boy. Cause anybody who did, we tend to goof off sometimes as friends. And we we do laugh at each other's pain sometimes after we have recovered from it, and you can laugh at it yourself. We'll laugh at it with you. We're not laughing at you. We'll laugh at some shit with you though. You see what I'm saying? Try to make light of situations. You feel me? Ain't nothing wrong with that. But this man here is literally laughing at this man while he trying to conduct an interview, bro. Like, I don't get why you, and then you mad. See, a person who actually did that as a friend and they realize they fucked up, they be like, okay, my bad. You right, my bad. I ain't mean for it to be like that. I wasn't laughing at you like that, but you know, let me back up. That's y'all interview. Let me go ahead. You know what I'm saying? A real friend would have checked themselves and they wouldn't have got mad when you said, I slap you. Oh, you ain't gonna slap me now. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man, all right, bro, you got it. You right. My bad. Now, after the interview, Nigga, now who you said you were gonna slap my nigga? Shit, I let your ass make it in an interview, my nigga. But shit, don't never call me out like that in front of the world. I let you make it in front of the people because they know you, they don't know me. Nigga, I slap the shit out you. You know I'm still from Bankhead. What's up, nigga? What's up? Slap box. You know what I'm saying? But nah, man, get your ass on. You ain't really a bro. You a foe. Man, you a op. What you doing laughing? The laugh should have immediately shut up when I mentioned my daughter. When I said something about my daughter, all that Kiki and Kaka should have came to a halt, nigga. The fuck is you laughing? We can laugh about me and my shit that I done been through, maybe. If I'm healed enough to laugh at it with you, my friend. You see what I'm saying? But we ain't finna laugh about shit my daughter done been through, especially when I'm trying to open up. I'm trying to open up to the world and explain to the world what's been going on, why I've been missing. The world ain't seen young Dro in a minute. You feel me? I've often wondered where Dro was at, you know? And if him and T.I. was still rocking. I'm glad to see he's looking good and healthy and all that type of shit. That's what's up. That's what's up. All right. Moving on along. Before I get out of here, I hope to God this video play. So we have a woman. She's going off on Frontier flight attendant after they refused to turn the plane around so she could get her phone, y'all, that she left at the gate. Check this shit out. It says if I was white in the suit, you would stop this motherfucking plane. Y'all think she tripping? Or y'all think she keeping it authentic? Check this shit out. Hold up. Please play. Oh shit, hold up.
And I'm gonna tell you straight up. White in a suit, you would stop the fucking plane.
I'm trying to catch that very beginning. Hold up.
It's everywhere. If I was white in a suit, you would stop the fucking plane. Laugh now. I am the president of this whole goddamn country. Watch.
What?
See the fucking TV news.
What?
That's a damn bona fide word.
What is the hell is she talking about? This white lady loving it. I don't blame her. I would be loving it too.
Yes, I need to get off this plane. And I'm going to tell you straight up, don't you ever come against nobody because of their skin color again. You had enough time. I seen Frontier do illegal stuff several times. I've been riding for the last 8 years.
What? And why you still riding with them then? Why ain't you report their ass? See, you stupid. Because you could have got a bag if you sued. Damn it. If you reported their ass. Fuck is wrong with you? You lying. That's what you doing.
Don't tell me. You had enough time to stop that telepilot to not go. You just released him from the bank. I saw it out the window. I know it within my heart. We called him.
That lady realized she was being in the camera, and she got up out the way. She leaned up a little bit. That black lady just did.
That's a lie from the pit of hell. Where you get it from? Let me tell you, what's your name? Cynthia, and your last name?
Cynthia.
Thank you. I am an affirmed sovereign ruler here in the government. 7 continents I own.
What? This bitch say 7 continents I own. Listen, y'all gotta stop taking medications before y'all get on these damn flights. Cause y'all psyching the hell out of everybody else. You see what I'm saying? You got everybody else. We got to deal with this crazy shit. Yeah. Stop taking medications for y'all flight and just deal with it. Damn.
Keep laughing. Put your ass be right on the boat.
They laughing at her ass.
We shipping people out just for a nice group of expedition.
What is she talking about?
What comes around goes around. This time now. Mm-hmm. Keep laughing. Watch what happens.
What's gonna happen?
Expired baby? Just like your battery on your watch.
Damn. Expired like the battery on your watch. What that mean? The battery on your watch is out of date? Who's walking around with a watch that's not working? Well, if it motherfucker fancy and like a Rolex or some that be, you know what I'm saying, bust down and you don't need it for the time, I could understand it. But nobody wears watches like that for fashion for the most part, unless it's an Apple Watch, some to that sort. You would be expired like the battery on your watch. I don't know. I'm just trying to make sense of it. Batteries last a long damn time on that watch.
It's everywhere. If I was white in a suit, you would stop the fucking plane.
Man. Y'all think if she was white in the suit, that would stop the plane?
Laugh now. I am the president of this whole goddamn country. Watch see the fucking TV news. That's a damn bona
The TV news.
fide word.
A bona fide word. What?
Yes, I need to get off this plane. And I'm going to tell you straight up, don't you ever come against nobody because of their skin color again. You had enough time. I seen Frontier do illegal stuff several times. I've been riding for the last 8 years. Don't tell me. You had enough time to stop that telepilot to not go. You just released him from the bank. I saw it out the window. I know it within my heart.
She know within her heart. Somebody said, we the black delegation do not claim her. Somebody said, plot twist. The phone is in her purse. Secondhand embarrassment, but now for real.
Called him, and as soon as we went up there, we called him. We told him, but he was already on rapid vacation. They were already starting to push his back rate or something.
That's a lie from the pit of hell. Where you get it from?
They're calling us for infections.
Let me tell you, what's your name?
My name is
Cynthia, and your last name? Thank you.
We'll be off in
I am an affirmed sovereign ruler here in the government. 7 continents I own.
That bitch said, I am a affirmed sovereign ruler here.
Keep laughing. Watch your ass be right on a boat. We shipping people out just for a nice group of expedition.
Oh, I'm not gonna laugh no more, y'all, because shit, I don't want to get shipped out with y'all laughing motherfuckers. I mean, shut the hell up. She's a sovereign ruler. Whoo, Lord have mercy. The shit people have to deal with at the airports, man. Damn. I hope they getting paid pretty damn good. Shit. Speaking of airplanes, y'all, I guess I give y'all a few more. I got a couple more. I got a couple more in the holster. Speaking of airplanes, y'all, this right here is wild. There was a Turkish Airlines pilot reportedly passes away mid-flight after taking off from Seattle. This is crazy. Imagine that. Imagine that. Click the link in our bio for more detail. Hell no, because you ain't gonna be able to find that motherfucker. Whatever his name is, Lachian Pelevin, I don't know. A 59-year-old Turkish Airlines pilot reportedly passed away mid-flight after taking off from Seattle, Washington on Tuesday, October 8th, according to Fox Business. The Turkish Airlines passenger jet took off from Seattle, yada, yada, yada. Let me see something. Let's see if this play right here.
About a scare on a Turkish Airlines flight. That plane Forced to make an emergency landing at JFK after the pilot died in flight. News 4's Tracy Strahan in the newsroom with what we're learning about this. Tracy.
Well, Adam, that Airbus A350 was heading from Istanbul from Seattle, Washington. Now, around 6 this morning, that flight was forced to land at JFK Airport after the captain collapsed. A spokesman for Turkish Airlines says once the captain, identified as Elsian Pelivan, lost consciousness midair, a second pilot as well as a co-pilot were able to take over the controls. They were the ones that made the decision to land at Kennedy Airport, with the cockpit crew administering emergency first aid to the captain, who'd been flying with Turkish Airlines since 2007. Airline officials, however, say the 59-year-old died before that plane even landed in New York. Now, in a statement, Turkish airline officials said the captain underwent a routine health check in March of this year. Turkey's Directorate General of Civil Aviation requires that. Now, at the time, no health issues that would have prevented him from performing his duties were detected. Arrangements are being made for passengers on board to return to their home countries after landing at JFK. While they extended their condolences to the captain's colleagues as well as his family, Turkish airline officials said a cause of death has not yet been determined. We do, however, know that pilots have to undergo medical exams every year. Those over the age of 40 have to renew their medical certificates every 6 months. And again, the pilot in this instance who died was 59 years old. Adam.
That's crazy right there, man. Imagine that. Imagine you was on a plane and your pilot died mid-flight. I wonder, did they notify the crew? If they mentioned that, I missed it because I was too busy trying to load up my next story. But anyway, yeah, I wonder if they mentioned that to the passengers midair. Because there would be some freaky shit. You'd be freaked the hell out. You can't say freak no more because motherfuckers instantly think of freak off. But then you would be freaked out in your mind to know that you is on an airplane and your pilot just died. Fuck the co-pilot. You like the pilot just died? You're like, whoa. Well, you hope the co-pilot can co-pilot this motherfucker. But yeah, you're like, whoa, you panicking in your brain. Like, this nigga dead. And we on this plane. How the hell we gonna get down from here without dying? Damn. It's crazy. Unfortunately, man, my condolences to his family. And I'm glad those that was aboard got off safely. Yeah, let's stay on the airplanes right quick though, man. We got Soulja Boy out here. He say he the first rapper to fly a plane, y'all. He the first rapper to do everything. He the first rapper to rap. But check it out. All right, so my audio has dropped out, but he ain't say nothing. But it's your boy Soulja Boy. Let's see. What'd he say? He say, it's your boy Soulja Boy. You know what's going on. I was the first rapper to fly airplane. So he finna fly airplane. Now this is the year 2024. Now this is posted by the Shade Room, and this is what they posted in that same post. Ludacris flying in 2021. Ain't no audio for it really. He ain't saying shit, so you. So nah, he's not the first person. Soulja Boy isn't the first rapper. We don't know if Ludacris is the first rapper. Maybe he is. But we know Ludacris flew a plane before Soulja Boy. I wonder what he's gonna do when he find out Ludacris flew a plane before him. Is he gonna diss the hell out of Ludacris? That man there don't spare nobody. Nobody. All right. All right, so y'all remember a couple days ago, Sexy Red was on IG Live or something. Her friend was on there with her looking like Finesse 2 times. So, man, I hope this audio play, y'all. See, it be playing when it want to. And anyway, so Finesse 2 times has responded. Hold on, this ain't the right one. This ain't the right video. Damn. Anyway, he was looking for a twin. He was looking for his twin. He was like, yeah, he was looking for her. And she seemed like a good sport. She talking about getting t-shirts made and shit. So she finna capitalize off of it. The twin they're supposed to be looking like Finesse 2 times. Anyway, I say the wrong link, but I had this on here too. It says Finesse 2 times responds to Sukiana comment under his paternity test. Also says Naya can't come back. Okay, now if y'all remember, I covered, or if you didn't see it from me, Finesse 2 times just put out to the world that one of the kids that he supposedly just had wasn't his. And so Sukiana commented under the post and says this down here, if you can read it, it's right there. It says, if that's still your baby in your heart, love her and be there for her. If what the world thinks nobody life is perfect. All right, so let's see what Finesse has to say.
Get onto my comments and told me that I should continue to help her with the baby. Get onto my comments and told me that I should continue to help her with the baby and all this shit. You know, I get it, sister love. I get it, sister love. I get it, black sister strong power. I get it, but this ain't it. I ain't one of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta understand, I already came from being a player. That over there putting this much in you. That over there putting this much in you. Ain't no way I'm finna accept.
You was already doing it if she was cheating on you. You went after her. I mean, you went after old boy. If you just now finding out this baby ain't yours, I'm sure you done cracked her a couple of times while she was pregnant. You see what I'm saying? So what you worried about that for? I don't know. I ain't saying that he ain't right or wrong in his decision and not taking care of the baby. I'm just saying you worried about a nigga putting this much dick in your bit. That wouldn't be. Look, I ain't taking care of this baby. That's not mine. Point blank, period. That would just be, if I stood on it, that just be what I stood on. I ain't finna mention another nigga private area. Fuck about it. Fuck all that.
All my business. I know you telling that all my business. I flat foot, cold blooded. Know you over there. That thinking this much you. Wish
he gonna mention it again. That nigga obsessed with it. Hell no. Nah.
Nothing in your ear. Licking all in your ear. Licking your chest. I know you telling my business. Nigga probably know my safe code, how much money I got, what I got going on, what I'm selling, how I'm maneuvering, when my birthday. That probably know everything.
Well, we can look your birthday up, nigga, if we want to. That's
they might put that much in you.
This nigga mentioned it again. This shit, wow, boy, go on somewhere.
You can never come back.
How you know how much it is? How he know how much dick he putting in her? Niggas weird as fuck, boy.
You can never come back. Cause I already know I'm King Dingaling. I'm slanging so
what you worried about it for? If you King Dingaling, nigga, I wouldn't give a damn.
I know if a cheating on me, she cheating on me with a who slanging more than me first.
That thing loose when you get up in it, huh? And that thing loose.
Because one thing about it, the ain't gonna go back. Like, I just don't see it. Cause I seen Sookie get on the mic.
Yeah, man. I don't know, bro. I don't know about that one, man. Yeah. It's crazy. Anyway, what's good with y'all, man? I hope everybody having a great morning. We've been on this thing for 2 hours and 20 minutes. That's a good little old, that's a nice little old live stream. You feel me? I ain't been that long. I ain't been on that long in a hot little minute. So we're going to end it right there, man. I appreciate y'all for pulling up to the Bootleg Ass Studio, man. Make sure you hit that like button if you hadn't already. Subscribe to the channel. If you want to donate to the channel, please do so. You can do so by sending stars on Facebook, super chats on YouTube. But I would prefer you send it to that Cash App because I'll receive 100% of the donations. Facebook and YouTube, they like to take a big chunk of those donations. So if you send me $5, I may only receive 2. You see what I'm saying? Or 3 at the most. But I'm not receiving all of it, but I will receive all of it on Cash App. And that Cash App is floating at the bottom of the screen. $ Sheldon, VYBEZ 903. Indeed. If you choose to shoot me some stars or some super chats, it'd be highly appreciated as well. So I don't want to discourage anybody from doing so. I'm just telling you my preference. You feel me? Again, I appreciate y'all for pulling up to the Bootleg Ass Studio. Make sure you hit that like button on your way about this thing. It's been good. We're going to holler back at you later. Till next time, I'm out.